Hey, you ready to talk about deodorant and smelly armpits? No, don't worry. Let's talk about how not to have smelly armpits. Also, how not to put junk into your arms. Okay, so I'm going to go over natural deodorants today, why I use a natural deodorant and which ones I've found to be the best. I have been trying to find the perfect natural deodorant that actually works, that removes odor all day for several years, probably 6+ years now. I've tried several, but a few that I still have here at home are, I've tried the Arm & Hammer, Jason, and a few others, even some that are like considered more clinical, and they have just not worked very well. Odor is still there, and I just haven't been happy with them. Now, I did find a couple of deodorants that I have been very happy with, and I want to share with you. But first, let's talk about the difference between a deodorant and antiperspirant. An antiperspirant is going to stop you from sweating. That is what most deodorants that are not natural out there, I'm not going to name brands, but the typical ones that you'll see on shelves and that work really well, that's what they are. They actually block your sweating. So you may have found actually when you were wearing them, I definitely found this, that when you start to sweat, like maybe all of a sudden you're anxious or something, your armpits would literally like sting, and it's because your pores are being blocked. This is not healthy. Your body needs to sweat to detoxify, and so blocking your pores is a bad idea. That is besides the harm that you're putting with the ingredients that are in the deodorant, just blocking your pores is a bad idea. Now, a deodorant is not blocking your pores from sweating. You're still able to sweat. It simply neutralizes the odor. And so that is the healthiest way to go with looking for a deodorant, because you still want your body to be able to sweat normally. You just don't want to have to deal with the odor. When we're talking about natural deodorants, they're definitely deodorants. They don't stop the sweating. So if you're looking for something to just stop sweating, you probably don't want to look for something natural, because I don't think that's the healthiest and most natural way to go. So as far as natural deodorants, what I have found to be the key ingredients that makes a natural deodorant effective are two things: charcoal and magnesium. Magnesium is not in these two that I told you about and in many others that don't work. They also don't have charcoal. They might have things like coconut oil and some other more natural like essential oils, but if they don't have magnesium, they are not going to work as well. Now, what is magnesium? Specifically, I'm talking about milk of magnesia. This bottle is probably like $1 or $2 at a regular drugstore, and is full of something that is very effective to deodorize. So you could literally actually get a bottle of this, put it in a spray bottle with essential oil, like a smell that you like lavender or thieves for the cinnamon smell, and use that, and it'll probably be more effective than some of these other natural deodorants that you see on the shelves at the store. Yeah, it's that simple and can be that cheap to deodorize in a natural way. So you could give that a shot. But I personally really like good smelling deodorant. Like, I just missed my cherry fruity smelling deodorants that I used to use. And so I was still on the lookout for something that smelled good. So I also mentioned the other ingredient, charcoal. Charcoal is another key ingredient that really kills odor, but is totally natural. So the two brands that I have found that use these ingredients very effectively are Schmidt deodorant, lots of scents that they have, and Native deodorant. Now, why am I talking about both? Well, Native does have a charcoal deodorant, which I have not tried, and so it might be perfectly effective. But I have found that this deodorant is hands down the most effective deodorizing thing you can apply to your underarms. It's incredible. I can put it on the morning before and have a normal activity day, and the next morning, like 24 hours later, after sleeping and everything, I still don't smell bad. Like, it's so powerful. And the reason is it has both magnesium, charcoal, and magnesium. So it's potent, but it's natural. Now, the one downside with this is that it's charcoal, and so it actually has a grayish color. So the thing with that is if you wear a light colored top, it could over time start to stain those tops. I did find it can get removed with a stain remover, but who wants to do that extra step of removing the stains? So what I would recommend is use a charcoal deodorant like this brand when you're going to sweat a lot, do a presentation or something, or you're working out and then you're going somewhere afterwards. Put this on and then rub it in really well. but then take a piece of tissue and get the excess off, and then try to wear a top that's a little bit not white, so that you don't cause any kind of staining. And then this just smells like fresh, like shower fresh. It doesn't have a specifically amazing smell to it. Schmidt does have another deodorant that smells really good. It's their coconut pineapple, and it just smells like tropical paradise. But it's not as effective because it doesn't have the charcoal in it. So you could layer these two to get the good smell with the, something that works really well. So put this on, take the excess off, and then swipe some of this on for the smell, and that you'd be golden. Another option, which is what I do right now, is I put this on, get the excess off, and then I put on one of Native's deodorant that smell like heaven. My two favorite ones that I've tried, and from everything on their website, I think these are just the ones I'm going to stick with, is cucumber and mint. It smells so good. So fresh, and just a little bit of that fruity smell to it. I mean, it doesn't technically have fruit, but just the cucumber, and it's so fresh, and it reminds me of the good old days of bad chemical deodorants and antiperspirants that I used to wear. They also have a coconut and vanilla that is divine. Smells so warm and amazing, and I really like this in the fall and winter, and this is more of a fresh spring summer smell. So I will usually combine those two, or just wear one of these if I'm having a lighter activity day, and often I'll just swipe some of this on before bed. In the morning I still smell really fresh. So there you have it. Charcoal and magnesium are the key ingredients that you're looking for. I would highly recommend, if you don't want to have to do the searching yourself, because I have tried lots of deodorants, just try one of these brands. If you want to just do Native, they have a charcoal option as well, and so you can just order on their website and get a discount for getting like a package of a few, and get one of the really good smelling ones and one of the charcoal, and just use them both. All of these are available at Target, Amazon, and I've even seen some at Costco in big packs. Schmidt's, it's cheaper and it gives you more, so it'll last longer, and this one's a little bit more expensive and has less in it. What I'd like to do is just order from Native's website. They have free shipping and free returns, and they do packs where you can get a subscription, send it to me every few months, and it goes down to $10 per deodorant. I hope this was helpful in just helping you streamline and find a natural deodorant that works. I would love to get your feedback and any questions that you have. And if you try one of these, let me know. I would love to know what you think.